Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Please welcome the 6th Chancellor of UCI, Dr. Howard Gilman.
Today, we are celebrating UCI's 56th commencement. Each of our graduating classes has been special in its own way. Your class, the class of 2021, will have a unique place in our institutional memory as the most resilient and responsive class we have ever had the privilege of teaching. Under the most extraordinary circumstances, you rose to the occasion, supported each other, adapted, and persisted. I could not be more proud of each and every one of you. 10 years, 20 years, even 50 years from now, you'll recall these times, and you'll tell stories to friends, children, grandchildren of this past year. Those who did not live through it will be incredulous and spellbound and will want you to tell them what it was like. Each of you will have a unique story. Most of you will say that it was difficult and uncertain, sometimes even frightening. But you'll also be able to say that this challenging time brought out the best in you and in others. And you'll tell them about the sacrifices you were willing to make in order to save lives, the steps you took to help others, the creative ways you stayed connected, the strength and determination that you mustered so that you could continue to move forward. This virtual ceremony is a good example. In ordinary times, we would be gathered together in the Bren, graduating students, families, friends, loved ones, faculty, and staff, engaging in one of the oldest, most joyous, and most important rituals of academe, the celebration of the graduation of students at the conclusion of their studies. Instead, we are physically separated because the safety and well-being of our community still requires it. But no matter what our physical circumstances, we are right now anteaters together, marking this great moment in your life. And as we mark this moment, we recall that your time at UCI has been about so much more than the unique challenges of this past year. Just consider your journey. All those years of dreaming, aspiring, planning, so many long days and late nights, an epic journey, a very high mountaintop to climb, and here you are. Take a moment to appreciate the magnitude of your accomplishment. On behalf of the entire UCI community, I offer you my most heartfelt congratulations. In the course of time, you'll reflect on many different aspects of these years. The time you spent with friends, the setbacks that you pushed through, the classes, professors, and experiences that helped you better understand important questions or that deepened your sense of purpose or that triggered new passions. You'll remember having the best mascot of any college or university in the country, Zot, Zot, Zot. You'll remember the scramble for PETAR stickers, overnights at the Gateway Center, and of course, Boba on Ring Road. You'll come to see that the unique circumstances of this past year will not overshadow all the wonderful experiences we had together these past few years when we were always in each other's company. I know people often think about commencement as marking an ending, but of course, to commence is to begin. So this day marks the first day of the rest of your life. As you prepare for your commencement from here, I hope you'll also carry with you not just the wonderful memories and the new knowledge and the hard-earned expertise, but also some of the spirit of the community that we built together. Because when we were at our best, we made decisions about how to relate to one another, which, if applied outside of our community, I think could improve our world. We offered each other relationships of mutual respect in the hope that others would do the same. We exhibited a willingness, even an eagerness, to listen to people with different backgrounds and opinions so that we might better understand their experiences and their perspectives. We responded to disagreement not with invective or name-calling, but by deepening our conversations and, when we could, marshaling even better arguments and better evidence. We accepted that most differences of opinion were legitimate, even helpful to us, and didn't take the mere fact of disagreement as the basis for declaring someone an enemy. We stood ready to acknowledge when we were wrong. We treated every day as a chance to learn something new. And maybe most importantly, we cared about the truth. As you commence with your wonderful, promising lives, please especially continue to care about the truth. I emphasize this because in our society, truth is under assault on many fronts. Politicians and their allies try to delegitimize or marginalize independent truth-tellers and dismiss inconvenient facts. Too many people keep themselves in information echo chambers devoted to flattering their existing opinions, right or wrong. So please stand for the truth and defend the people who are doing their best to speak the truth, even when it's inconvenient or unpopular. Support those who model the power of independent thought against the coercions of mass opinion, the expectations of political loyalty, or the hysteria of the Twitter mobs. In particular, be on guard against the dogmatists, ideologues, and extremists who believe that they're entitled to say anything in order to advance their cause. In order to be on guard against those who assault the truth, you'll be well advised to apply throughout your life what you've learned here in almost every class and every assignment, what you've learned about serious thought, informed opinion, evidence-based reasoning, critical analysis, and clarity of expression. If you do so, then it is my sincere hope that you'll think of UCI as having cultivated and enriched your mind and spirit, as having prepared you for your ongoing development as a free and educated human being, and as having empowered you to push the world a little more toward the light. For as you know, the great motto of the University of California is Fiat Lux, let there be light. You are the light and the hope of the world. And we're hopeful for the future because we know that we can count on you. We can't wait to see you again, back on the campus, reconnecting with professors, revisiting your favorite spots. Remember, you're an anteater for life, and while your time as a student is coming to an end, your time as an alumnus is just beginning, and the Alumni Association will make sure that your ongoing connection to the campus remains meaningful and useful. On behalf of all of us on the faculty and everyone on this campus who worked so hard to support and guide you, let me say to you, the class of 2021, that you have enriched us immeasurably, and we're grateful for the honor of having had you as our students. With great pride, we congratulate you, and we salute everyone who cares about you on your outstanding achievement that is represented by today's ceremony. Once again, congratulations on your tremendous accomplishment. Now is the time to recognize those we have come to honor today. Vice Provost and Dean Hayes and Vice Provost and Dean Denon, will you join me for the presentation of the candidates and the conferral of degrees? Graduates, you are now at a distinct moment in your educational achievements. All you have learned and accomplished will always be with you, and will serve to frame key elements of your lives. For now, let's enjoy this moment. Vice Provost and Dean Jillian Hayes, will you join me in recommending the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Nursing Practice?
Candidates for degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Nursing Practice, this is your moment. Chancellor Gilman, it is with pride that I present these candidates. They have completed their courses of study and are recommended for their degrees by the faculty of their schools.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree and the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree for which you have been presented. Welcome to the community of scholars. Dean Hayes, please present the candidates for master's degrees.
Candidates for master's degrees, this is your moment. Chancellor Gilman, it is with pride that I present these candidates. They have completed their courses of study and are recommended for their degrees by the faculty of their schools.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the master's degrees for which you have been presented. Congratulations. Thank you, Dean Hayes. Vice Provost and Dean Michael Denon, please present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees.
Candidates for bachelor's degrees, this is your moment. Chancellor Gilman, it is with pride that I present these candidates. They've completed their courses of study and are recommended for their degrees and credentials by the faculty of their schools.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the bachelor's degrees for which you have been presented. Congratulations. And now, new bachelors, I invite you to take part in a time-honored academic tradition. Since the days long ago when students were first identified by the caps and gowns they wore, those who had not yet earned a degree wore the tassel on the right side of the mortarboard. When the degree was conferred, the scholar moved the tassel to the left and joined a select company. So now, following that academic tradition and in recognition of your new status, bachelors, turn your tassels. My congratulations to you and your families. At this time, we have a brief video message from members of our UCI community, followed by a message from UCI Alumni Association President, Jack Twan.
Congratulations, everybody, to the class of 2021.
What an incredible honor it is to be here today to celebrate this remarkable milestone with you and your loved ones. We know that getting to the finish line meant so much more than submitting that final exam. This past year, you faced unimaginable challenges and were put to the test in ways few other graduating classes have. Yet, you persevered, fueled by grit and determination. You not only met this moment, you also went above and beyond what was required for you as a student to make our beautiful state a better, more equitable place. Many of you took care of loved ones. You volunteered at food pantries. You marched for racial justice. And you served on the front lines to get your community vaccinated, all while pursuing your degree. And for our graduates, who are the first in your family to earn a college degree, you have forged an academic path for future generations to come. So as you stand here today, ready to embark on your next adventure, we don't just want to say congratulations. We want to extend a message of deep gratitude to you. We, along with your friends, families, and mentors, are beaming with pride and anticipation to see what tomorrow brings for you.
You know, I'm feeling extremely hopeful that you all will be entering a world with a little less uncertainty and confidence that our next generation of leaders is here to guide us forward. Because if we've learned anything, it's that it isn't good enough to simply talk about going back to normal. You know, as we rebuild, we're looking to set new goals and be a little more audacious about creating a brighter future, one that's guided by not just promise, but by compassion. You know, I'm proud of all of our graduates as you continue to push for the change and the demand that you want to see in the world. It supports Californians from every conceivable walk of life. You know, fighting for progress is a a time-honored tradition in California's higher education system, though through many of you, that legacy, I have all the expectation will continue to grow and define the fabric, the best of our state. You know, we've seen the impact that all of you have had. This is the generation that prioritizes addressing things like climate change, a generation that won't tolerate economic or racial injustice. You don't just dream of a brighter future and in a more inclusive world. You're out there actually acting on it and manifesting it. California is better off and will continue to be better off because of each and every one of you. We're so proud of our graduates, and we're incredibly hopeful for our brighter future that all of us have to look forward to.
So congratulations once again, class of 2021. You did it!
Congrats,
Yay.
everybody.
Congratulations, UC Class of 2021. You are a truly special group, and I'm so proud of your strength and resilience over the past year. Few classes have faced such an array of unexpected challenges, yet you forged ahead. You changed your plans or made new ones. You navigated virtual classes, you learned the value of the mute button, and through it all, you stayed on track to your degree. You are now part of a network of more than 2 million UC alumni who are using their education and experiences to change the world for the better. I hope that this extraordinary year will hone your resolve to make the future what you want it to be. Never forget that you have that power. It is an honor to share this moment with you, and I can't wait to see what you do next. As Congressman and Civil Rights Leader John Lewis said, "You are the light. Never let anyone, any person or any force, dampen, dim, or diminish your light." Congratulations, UC graduates, and fiat lux.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. It's safe to say that your last year of college was one of the hardest years ever for higher education. You were forced to take your classes remotely and had limited ability to socialize. But with those bad things, I want you to remember some of the good things. This year showed us how important it is to respect each other, to take care of each other. It showed us what we can do getting a vaccine in less than a year when it might have taken 2 or 3. For all these reasons, I think there's optimism in the future. In fact, at this moment I'm recording this, there are no student cases on campus for the first time since September. People are getting vaccinated. I think the future looks bright, and your future looks bright because of all the hard work that you've done. Remember, commencement is an ending, but it's also a beginning, and we wish you all the best for your futures. Congratulations again. Zot, zot, zot.
Congratulations, graduates. Whether you're off to start a new company, go work for industry in a nonprofit in the government sector, or teach the next generation of scholars, we know that whatever you do, you are going to make us proud. We are so glad to celebrate with you today.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. This is such an exciting moment and time in your life, made even sweeter, I suspect, by the challenges we all faced in this past year. It has been an amazingly hard time, but also an amazing time for our community to come together. We are so proud of you as Anteaters, as you leave UCI as students, but stay as part of the Anteater Nation. We welcome you into the rest of your life. Congratulations, and zot, zot, zot.
Graduates, congratulations. You should be so proud of everything that you have achieved. We will miss you on campus, but know that you're going to make a great change in the world. Go forward, do great things. Don't forget about us.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. And wow, what a year it has been. This is a big milestone in your life, and I wish we could celebrate with you in person. Please know that we are thinking of you and rooting for you. I encourage you to stay involved with your school or program, join the Alumni Association, find a local alumni chapter, and create an account on the Anteater Network, where you can mentor current students and connect with your fellow alumni. Don't forget, Even though you've graduated, you will always be an anteater. Thanks for making us proud, and congratulations again. Zot, zot, zot.
Congratulations to all of the 2021 UC Irvine graduates. We are so proud of you. We want to thank you for your time here at UC Irvine. We want to thank you for helping us fulfill our mission. We want to wish you the best of luck as you head out into the next chapter of your life. We are proud to call you an alum of UC Irvine, and we want to wish you well. Again, congratulations to the 2021 UC Irvine students.
Class of 2021, I want to recognize and salute your courage, your resilience, and above all, your hope. The context of the past year and a half has been described in many ways as unprecedented or a once in a generation, but it's been a confluence of a global pandemic, economic crisis, and a profound national reckoning about racial justice. The local effects of the pandemic have disrupted our patterns of learning, working, and living, while causing widespread sickness and death, exposing blind spots in our healthcare system, and revealing stubborn inequities in plain sight. You have experienced the body blows to our democratic institutions, to the very fabric of our diverse society, and cascade of disruptions to the economy. Few generations have been confronted with so much. As anteaters, you rose to the occasion. These challenges not so much define you as revealed your courage, your resilience, and hope, the very attributes that animated your path to and through UCI. Indeed, you have responded with an extraordinary dedication to our democracy, an exceptional will to fortify the diversity of our society, and with emphatic hope for a better future for our families, our neighborhoods, our communities, our country, and the world. This is not the commencement that you imagine, but please know you have shaped this institution, enriched our UCI community, and expanded our anteater nation. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you at homecoming. Zot, zot, zot.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. This has been an amazingly unique year, and you have shown great resiliency throughout this process, overcoming all adversity. With that, I hope that you're celebrating with family and friends in this moment, and they're taking great pride in your accomplishments. So you now joining me and tens of thousands of other UCI alumni, and we welcome you to the Anteater family. You've gone from really being an anteater to an ant leader, and our hope is that you'll continue to be incredible influencers out there in the world to help improve the conditions in the society that we live in. So celebrate this moment, enjoy it, and remember always, zot, zot, zot.
Excuse me, would you please let me pass?
Really?
Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. We're here. You got to this point with so much, I hope, pride in yourself, right? That you carried your family and your friends and your staff and your faculty and all the people that got you to this point, including and most importantly, yourself. So take this time, take the summer and your journey from here on out to celebrate you and your accomplishment, because I'm pretty sure that it was not that easy, right? That this journey took a little bit of motivation and a little bit more courage for you to get to this point, but you did it. And I'm so proud of you, and I hope you carry that pride in yourself as well. You are an anteater forever, and I'm proud to say that you're an anteater for life with me. So congratulations, celebrate, and enjoy this moment. It's yours.
Yes, you've made it. Congratulations, Anteaters. My name is Jack Twan. I am the president of the UCI Alumni Association, and it is an honor for me to be here with you and your family today as you celebrate a huge milestone in your life. I know that you did not get here without being able to overcome many, many hurdles, including a huge pandemic. You adjusted, you adapted, and you overcame some many difficulties that came along with the pandemic that threw us all for a loop. But you're here, and that's the most important thing. It is time to celebrate, but it's also a time to recognize those who have helped you along the way, who have lifted you up, who have spent time with you during the difficult times that as you journeyed here. So think about your parents, your family members, the faculty at UCI, the TAs, your friends, all those that have walked with you. Take a moment to thank them and to honor them. I remember when I graduated all those years ago on Aldridge Park, I saw the huge smile on my parents' face, the pride that they had to see their son graduate from college. And it reminds me of the journey that my family took as boat refugees escaping from Vietnam to seek opportunity and freedom. There was a moment in time where we were stranded on an island, and my father was looking up at the stars on the beach with me, and he said to me, "One day we'll get to America, you'll have the opportunity to get a great education, and then you can be a doctor or an engineer." Well, I didn't become either, but the solid, excellent education that I received at UCI has launched me into a wonderful career, making impact in the community. And if it wasn't for the UCI education and the network that I built here, I would not have been able to do the things that I do today. It was a game changer for me and a game changer for my family. So I am so thrilled that you get the opportunity to make an impact in the world in the next part of your journey. And I want you to know that along the way, the UCI Alumni Association will walk right along with you. And so don't forget to check in with us, to join the Alumni Association, to look at all the resources that are available to you, including the Anteater Network, where we pair mentors with UCI students or graduates to support them in whatever their needs are. We are over 200,000 alumni strong across the globe. And no matter where you are, you will be able to find a connection. So make sure you check in with us, because it's really important that you know the day that you sign on to be an anteater, you became an anteater for life. And we are here for you. So congratulations on this wonderful, wonderful time, the accomplishments, and enjoy time with your family to celebrate. As we know from this past pandemic, family is so important. And so families, congratulations to you as well. Zot, zot, zot.
Thank you and congratulations to you all. There are very special guests watching with us today who deserve well-earned recognition. They have encouraged and in many cases made great sacrifices so that the graduates before us could further their education. Now, will the parents, spouses, significant others, loved ones, grandparents, children, and all the relatives and supporters of the graduates please stand for a round of applause. We salute you. Our thanks to all of you and congratulations to the graduates. Graduates, raise your hands and join me in 3 strong anteater zots. Zot, zot, zot. Graduates and guests, thank you for participating in today's ceremony.